Now, verse 2 connects the humility of the nativity scene with the foretelling of Christ's sacrifice and its redemptive purpose. I had a hard time recording this verse. It actually took me like 4 times to record it because I started thinking about the words and what Christ did for me. This is what the verse says. Why lies he in such mean estate, where ox and ass are feeding? Good Christian fear, for sinners here, the silent word is pleading. Nails, spear shall pierce him through. The cross be borne for me, for you. Hail, hail, the Word made flesh, the babe, the Son of Mary. The phrase mean estate signifies the lowly, humble circumstances of Jesus' birth in a stable among animals. This really contrasts with the expected grandeur of a king, highlighting the theme of humility in Christian theology. And I'm not a theologian, so I'm just saying it's in Christian theology. Excuse me. But he was born in a stable among the animals. You would not expect a king to be born in such humble conditions. And some would consider dirty conditions. I mean, have you been in a barn lately? So the stable setting with the animals like the ox, the ass or donkeys, sheep, goats maybe, who knows what all was in there. It emphasizes Jesus' accessibility and relatability to the simplest and most ordinary aspects of human life. Now, most of us don't live in palaces. Most of us don't live in hugely expensive, of course, homes are expensive regardless, but I mean, I'm talking like we don't live in what you would consider, okay, let's say $1 million homes. I live in a parsonage provided by our church, which I am so blessed with. It's a great house. I think it's wonderful. But most of us don't live in these mansions. So it shows that with Jesus being born in such a place, surrounded by animals. And I love animals, so that's cool with me. but it shows that he's accessible and he's relatable to those with, who are just ordinary. But he's also relatable because he is king. He's relatable to the rich also, those who do live in the mansions and the palaces. He's relatable to all of us. Now the line, good Christian fear for sinners here, suggests a call for Christians to recognize their sinful nature and the need for redemption. But I don't believe it's just about recognizing our own sin. I believe it's telling us to take care of our sins, yes, but it's also saying to be concerned about those around us. You see, it goes on to say the silent word is pleading. That's a powerful reference to John chapter 1, verse 1 through 14, where Jesus is described as the Word who becomes flesh, or who became flesh. The idea of the word pleading subtly alludes to the intercessory role of Christ on behalf of humanity. So when we think about that, what are we doing to make Christ known to those around us, to those we meet as we journey through life? Are we concerned about their lives? Are we concerned about their eternity? And this is a call for us to be concerned about the sinners around us. We're all sinners, yes, but not everyone has been saved by grace. The grace has been given, but it hasn't been received by everyone. That's the people we need to be concerned about. Yes, we need to be concerned about our own lives. We need to be concerned about what we're doing and the sins that we commit. Because face it, we're all human and it happens. We do. We mess up. We commit sins. We need to ask God for forgiveness. And we need to be quick about it. It gets much easier as you go through life and as you make it a habit to continually ask for forgiveness when we mess up, and it becomes easier not to mess up as much. But the ones we need to be concerned about, we need to care about, are those who have not accepted this gift that we've accepted. Those who are still running from God, who are still running from this gift and shoving it back at Him, saying, I don't want that gift because that would mean I have to change my life. It would mean I have to live differently. I don't want to do that. I'm not ready for that. I haven't had enough fun yet. Well, let me tell you, I believe time's getting short and we need to be concerned about those who have not accepted Him yet, who have not accepted His gift of grace and forgiveness yet. And we need to be a little more bold about living our lives to show Christ to those around us, to show His forgiveness to those around us. Because this next line here says, nails, spear shall pierce him through. The cross be borne for me, for you. Now, as I said earlier, this line caused me to have to record this verse about 4 times because I started thinking about what Jesus endured for me. He did this for me. He bore the nails, the spear, the cross for me, for you. These lines foreshadow the suffering, the crucifixion and sacrifice of Jesus. It connects the Christmas story directly with Easter, highlighting the purpose of Christ's incarnation. It shows why God became human in the form of Jesus Christ. Because He had to have that human body to take to the cross, to be the perfect sacrifice for us, for our sins. I don't know about you, but I am so thankful for that. I am so thankful for what He did for me, for being born, for dying, for sacrificing that for me. I can't imagine living my life without Him anymore. It goes on to say, hail, hail, the Word made flesh. Now this reiterates the theme that Jesus, the Word, made flesh, and celebrates the mystery of the incarnation. So see, throughout this song, it's going back to the fact that Jesus, God, became flesh as the Word, and celebrates that. Hail means praise, honor, worship. Do we worship him? Do we hail the Word made flesh in our daily lives? This verse ends again with the babe, the son of Mary, maintaining the focus on Jesus' humanity and his birth to Mary. So, why did Jesus come? He was born in humble circumstances to show he can be reached by everyone. Yet, his purpose in coming was to be the ultimate pure sacrifice for us, for you, for me. This thought of the King of the universe, the creator of all things, being born in such humbleness, really challenges the conventional ideas of power and greatness. Again, you don't expect a king to be born in a stable, to be born among what we would consider dirty animals, cows and goats and sheep and donkeys and whatever else. Might have been pigs in there, I don't know. But whatever was there, he was surrounded by it in that humbleness. God, the King, the creator of the universe, was not afraid to humble himself and be born in this place as a human, so we could relate to him. This verse brings a connection between Christmas, the birth, and Easter, the death and resurrection. It connects what Jesus did in that stable to what he did on the cross. I urge you, don't forget what he did.